Hello, my name is Allie Bishop, and I am peer reviewing Vanessa Deandra. She is in group 2. After looking at all of Vanessa's photos, I think she does a pretty good job of understanding the requirements of the assignment. So the assignment was to basically take at least 40 photos and incorporate all or some most composition elements of photos. So I think she does. I think she does. She did understand the requirements of the project. With regard to the elements and principles of photography, I also think she does a very good job of keying in on a couple elements and principles of photography. Yeah, I think she does a very good job of that. I think specifically, she keys in on color, line, space, and value. I think for so it looks to me that she photographed in a country-like setting, or a very small country-like town, which I think she really keys in on the request of trying to photograph something outside of your comfort zone. I know I live near campus, so it was kind of hard for me to find non-city-like photos. So I think this is sort of like a breath of fresh air, looking at these photos that aren't typically what I would see around. So I think Vanessa does a really good job of incorporating color into her photographs. She has a couple photos where there are several different colors present. She has a lot of different plant pots, all in one photo with very wide variety of colors. She also has, I believe, those are bugs, or no, those might also be pot plants. And I know we discussed the colors represent different feeling. So with a lot of her photos being in nature, there's a lot of green and blue and yellow. And I know green represents fresh and peaceful and nature and refreshing. So like I said, this is sort of like a breath of fresh air when I look at these photos. Blue represents serenity and calming. So a lot of these photos stay true to these feelings, and that is the way I feel when I look at these photos. I also think she does a really good job of representing line. She has she has a couple of different photos of it looks like she's taking a photo on a very long road. And those are actually one of my favorite pieces of photography, are photos of roads. And she takes different perspectives of them, which I really enjoy. So she does a very good job of incorporating line, because you can see, I think one is maybe a dog trail, and you can see the trail. It looks like it goes on forever, so that's one of my favorite things about her photography. For maybe something I wouldn't say necessarily that any of these photographs are weak. No, yeah, I wouldn't say any of these photographs are weak. For something she can improve on, I think there are a lot of different photographs here of different objects. I think one thing that she could do next time is have one object or the same picture, but of just different angles and different frames, to kind of incorporate just a perspective of the piece as a whole. But overall, I think she did a really good job.